Hello, space enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey back in time, to the very dawn of the space age. We're going to meet the trailblazers, the pioneers who dared to leave our planet behind and venture into the vast, silent expanse of space. These aren't just stories of astronauts. They're tales of immense courage, fierce competition, and the unyielding human spirit of exploration. Picture this. It's the late 1950s. The Cold War is in full swing, and a new frontier has just opened up: space. The United States and the Soviet Union are locked in a tense race, not just for ideological supremacy, but for control of the cosmos. Every launch, every orbit, every milestone is a monumental victory in this space race. But behind the headlines and the politics were individuals, men and women, who strapped themselves into tiny capsules atop powerful experimental rockets, all for the chance to be the first. Our story begins not with a human, but with a brave little dog named Laika. In November 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 2. Inside was Laika, a stray from the streets of Moscow, destined to become the first living being to orbit the Earth. Her mission was a one-way trip, a sacrifice made in the name of science to prove that a living organism could survive the rigors of spaceflight. While her fate was a somber one, Laika's journey paved the way for human spaceflight, providing crucial data that would make the next giant leap possible. She is, and always will be, a hero of the space age. Less than 4 years later, the moment humanity had been waiting for arrived. On April 12, 1961, a 27-year-old Soviet cosmonaut named Yuri Gagarin climbed into his Vostok 1 capsule. As the rocket ignited, he famously exclaimed, "Poyakali! Let's go!" For 108 minutes, Gagarin circled the Earth, witnessing a sight no human had ever seen before: the gentle curve of our planet, a brilliant blue and white jewel set against the blackness of space. He described the view as breathtaking, a vibrant panorama of continents, oceans, and clouds. When he landed safely back on Earth, he wasn't just a pilot. He was a global icon, the first human to touch the cosmos. He had ushered in a new era for all of humanity. But the race was far from over. The United States, feeling the pressure, was determined to catch up. Just 3 weeks after Gagarin's historic flight, on May 5, 1961, it was America's turn. Astronaut Shepard, one of the original Mercury 7, prepared for his own journey. Unlike Gagarin's orbital flight, Shepard's mission, Freedom 7, was a suborbital hop, a 15-minute flight that took him up to the edge of space and back down. It might have been shorter, but it was a critically important step. Shepard became the first American in space, proving that the U.S. was a serious contender. His calm demeanor and skilled piloting, even taking manual control during the flight, demonstrated the vital role of the astronaut. The Soviet Union continued to rack up impressive firsts. In August 1961, German Titov became the second human to orbit the Earth and the first to spend a full day in space. He circled the planet 17 times, even managing to take a nap and experience space sickness for the first time, another important lesson for future missions. Then, in June 1963, another historic barrier was broken. Valentina Tereshkova, a former textile factory worker and amateur skydiver, became the first woman to fly in space. Piloting Vostok 6, she spent nearly 3 days in orbit, circling the Earth 48 times. Her call sign was Chaika, or seagull. Tereshkova's mission was a powerful statement, demonstrating that the final frontier was not exclusively for men. She proved that women had the skill, determination, and resilience to be explorers of the cosmos, inspiring millions of girls around the world to dream bigger than ever before. As the missions grew more complex, so did the risks. The astronauts and cosmonauts were pushing the boundaries of what was known. This leads us to another incredible first: the first spacewalk. On March 18, 1965, Soviet cosmonaut Alexei Leonov stepped out of his Voskhod 2 spacecraft and into the vacuum of space itself. Attached only by a tether, he floated freely for 12 minutes, becoming the first human satellite. He described the profound silence and the dazzling, unfiltered light of the sun. But his return to the capsule was a life-threatening struggle. His spacesuit had inflated in the vacuum, making it too rigid to fit back through the airlock. With his oxygen running low, Leonov had to bleed air from his suit, risking decompression sickness, to squeeze back inside. His harrowing experience highlighted the extreme dangers of working outside a spacecraft. A few months later, in June 1965, American astronaut Ed White followed suit, performing the first U.S. spacewalk during the Gemini 4 mission. Filled with pure joy, White spent over 20 minutes maneuvering outside with a handheld propulsion gun, an experience he described as the most comfortable part of his journey. He was so reluctant to end his spacewalk that he famously said, "It's the saddest moment of my life," when ordered back inside. These early spacewalks, or extravehicular activities, EVAs, were crucial for developing the techniques needed for future missions, including assembling space stations and, eventually, walking on the moon. These pioneers, Gagarin, Shepard, Tereshkova, Leonov, and White, were the vanguard of a new age of exploration. They were more than just passengers. They were test pilots, scientists, and adventurers who put their lives on the line to expand the horizons of human knowledge. They rode primitive machines, relying on slide rules and raw courage to take those first tentative steps into the unknown. Their legacy is not just in the records they set, but in the inspiration they provided. They showed us that with bravery and ingenuity, even the most audacious dreams can become reality. They are the giants on whose shoulders every subsequent generation of space explorers stands. Their journeys remind us that progress often requires taking monumental risks. They opened the door to the universe, and we've been walking through it ever since, from the moon landings to the International Space Station and the exploration of Mars. Their stories are a timeless testament to the power of the human spirit. Thank you so much for joining me on this look back at the first heroes of space. If you enjoyed this journey, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the cosmos. Let me know in the comments who your favorite space pioneer is. Until next time, keep